if your baby isn't having a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day, please don't worry, and whatever you do, don't try to make them do it. This kind of advice causes parents so much unnecessary stress, and it can actually even create sleep problems. So there's this idea that babies need a really long nap in the middle of the day, and 2 hours is often quoted as the magic number you should be aiming for. But the thing is, this isn't supported by the evidence. When we actually look at the research, this isn't how a lot of babies sleep. So there's a really large systematic review that looked at baby sleep patterns, including naps, and what they found was that babies aged between 0 and 5 months had on average 3 hours of nap time in total across the day. Now think about that for a second. Most babies in this age bracket are having at least 3 naps a day. Maybe if they're close to 6 months, they might be having 2, but most are probably having 3 or more. So if the average amount of daytime sleep is only around 3 hours combined, it doesn't make sense that every baby is going to be having a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day. Yes, some babies absolutely will, especially if they've got high sleep needs, but plenty won't. And then when you look at the ages of 6 to 11 months, average daytime sleep drops to about 2.2 hours. And again, most babies this age are having multiple naps. A lot will be having 2, some will be having 3 or more. So again, 2-hour naps are not going to be that common. And the problem is this advice doesn't just stress parents out, it can actually cause sleep problems. Because when parents think their baby needs to nap for 2 hours in the middle of the day, they'll often do everything they can to make it happen, like putting them in a dark room with white noise, or contact napping to keep them asleep, saving naps, rescuing naps, driving them around in a car to keep them asleep. But if your baby's already getting the amount of daytime sleep they need as an individual, every extra minute they spend asleep is reducing the amount of wake time they have to build sleep pressure. And sleep pressure is what helps babies fall asleep easily and stay asleep, sleep soundly for decent consolidated stretches at night. If sleep pressure isn't able to build to a high enough level by bedtime, that's when you start to see things like false starts, frequent night waking, split nights, long periods of restlessness or sleeping lightly, or early morning waking. So if your baby isn't naturally having a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day, please don't feel that you need to make sure they do.